All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about a very specific tool that's built to solve a massive problem for anyone in real estate, actually getting found online. This isn't just any tool, though. It's an SEO metadata generator that was built by an investor for investors, and we're about to see why that one little detail changes everything.
So let's get right to the heart of the matter. You've got a fantastic property. You've put in the work, you get it listed online, and crickets. That's like shouting into the void. In this crazy crowded digital world, how do you make sure that motivated sellers or buyers find your website instead of the 10 others on the page? That's the digital invisibility problem, and it's a deal killer.
And this right here is the whole philosophy behind the solution. It's more than just a tagline. It's a call to action. Because, let's be honest, a lot of what we do in online marketing can feel like pure guesswork, right? Just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. This suggests there's a much smarter way to play the game.
Okay, so let's officially name our first section, the Real Estate Invisibility Problem. We're going to really dig into why this is such a critical thing to solve in today's market. I mean, really think about it for a second. Before anyone sees your amazing photos, before they read your killer property description, what do they see? Just two little lines of text on a Google search page, a title and a description. And if that little snippet doesn't instantly grab them, they just scroll right on by. That first impression is everything, and if you lose it, you've lost the lead.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Hey, I'll just get a generic AI chatbot to write this stuff for me. And, that's where things can go sideways fast. We're about to see why those standard AI tools are often the cause of the problem, not the solution.
And this slide just says it all. The comparison is night and day. A generic bot might literally tell you a property's location is Earth. Super helpful. Its big selling point has a roof. Wow. But a specialized real estate AI, it knows it needs to use vital local keywords. It knows the difference between a ranch and a split level. And most importantly, it knows you're not trying to attract some random blogger. You're trying to attract motivated sellers. The gap is just massive.
This quote really just hits the nail on the head. Generic tools have zero context. They don't get the urgency, the lingo, or the insane stakes of the real estate world. They treat it like any other topic, but you and I know it's a full-on hustle, and it demands precision.
So, if generic AI is the villain in this story, who's the hero? Well, that would be this specialist tool, purpose-built to fix these exact problems. It's kind of like having a real estate-obsessed SEO expert sitting right in your pocket.
So what makes this thing a specialist? First off, it creates precision-engineered titles that are made to get noticed. Then you get high-CTR meta descriptions. CTR is just click-through rate, which is a fancy way of saying the descriptions are written to make people actually want to click. It also gives you ready-to-paste code. So no, you don't need to be a programmer. And the best part? The whole system is built on real estate logic. It thinks like we do.
Let's dig into one of those features for a sec, the perfect fit guarantee. This is so important. You know when you search for something and Google just cuts off the end of the sentence with a ... It's so frustrating, and it always seems to cut off the most important part. Well, this makes sure that never happens. Your whole message gets through every single time.
For your title on Google, that magic number is 70. 70 characters, that's it. Go over that, and you're getting cut off. The tool just handles this for you automatically.
And then for that short description underneath the title, the sweet spot is right around 155 characters. It's just enough room to be persuasive without being overwhelming. And again, the generator nails this number every time.
Okay, so we get it. It's powerful, it's specific, but is it a huge pain to actually use? Let's walk through the workflow, from just having a few details to getting that code ready to deploy. It's really just a simple three-step dance. First, you just answer a few basic questions about your property. No need to be a prompt engineer. The tool knows exactly what to ask. Second, the AI does all the heavy lifting in the background. And third, you give it a quick look, copy the code, and you're done. Seriously, that's the whole process.
And this is maybe the biggest takeaway. You do not need to be an SEO whiz or a computer genius to use this. It was designed from the ground up for busy real estate pros who are out there closing deals, not debugging code. It makes really high-level SEO accessible to absolutely everyone.
So who are these busy professionals we keep talking about? Who exactly is this tool made for? Let's get specific.
Look, if you are in the real estate trenches every day, this is for you. We're talking about investors hunting for their next deal, brokers trying to market a listing, agents, developers showing off a new project, heck, even wholesalers and fix and flippers. If your business is about buying or selling property online, this was built for your work.
And that really brings us to the final thought here. Your competition is probably already messing around with generic AI tools. And what are they getting? Those generic, has-a-Ruth kind of results. This gives you a massive opportunity to stand out. So the real question isn't just about using a tool, it's, can you really afford to use the same generic approach as everyone else and just hope for the best? Something to think about.